In the depths of its pages, Sinners is a tale you'll never be able to forget, a story seething with wicked intent that will leave you breathless against the setting sun. Picture this if your mind can muster the courage. An ordinary day, a facade so mundane it's almost laughable. The sun blazed over sandy shores where children's laughter danced upon the air, creating an aura of innocence that seemed to shimmer and cast spells over those who dared venture near. But then, it met its disruptor, a circumflex Euros, her eyes crossed with his, a stranger whose gaze could ignite infernos in unsuspecting hearts. He locked eyes for just one fleeting moment, but that was all it took to kindle the flames of fate. The stranger approached her like a predator stalking its prey, each step deliberate and calculated as the world around them seemed to slow down, holding its breath in anticipation of what sin he'd unleash upon this unsuspecting shore. His voice caressed her soul, smooth as velvet over silk, inviting her into a dance with the waves under the pretense of casual conversation. Time lost all meaning as they twirled amidst the foam and spray, their words tangling like ivy around each other's hearts until every breath was charged with the promise of ecstasy. It was in this feverish embrace that she discovered his true identity, infamous, feared by many, yet exuding an undeniable allure steeped in sin. The revelation struck her like lightning. A circumflex Euros fear should have consumed her, but instead, it coursed through her veins as a thrilling elixir for something taboo and forbidden. The knowledge transformed the world around them into a shadowy abyss where their eyes locked again, now ablaze with a fire that threatened to devour them both. From that moment on, they were irretrievably bound by an inferno of love, lust, and unyielding devotion. With each stolen breath caught in the whirlwind between them, the beach morphed into a realm where boundaries blurred and desires knew no limits. A circumflex is yours, a place where sinners dance together beneath the dying embers of daily. In this fleeting and eternal moment against the setting of the sun, Sinners penned its first chapter in an epic saga that would question in the depths of love, the allure of darkness, and the indomitable strength of the human heart. In a dimly lit room, with soft music playing in the background, two people found themselves locked in an intense gaze. The air was thick with unspoken words and shared longing. She leaned forward, her breath catching in her throat as he slowly reached out to caress her face. Every touch felt like a whispered promise, a desperate attempt to bridge the gap between them. His hands moved with a careful intensity, mapping every curve of her cheek, every line of her lips. The room around them melted away, leaving only the two of them suspended in this tender moment. Her heart raced as he dipped his head down, brushing his lips against hers in a gentle, teasing dance. Each soft press sent shivers down her spine, building an anticipation that was both terrifying and exhilarating. They were sinners, caught in the act of loving each other too fiercely, too desperately. But in this moment, there was no room for guilt or fear. All that existed was the raw, pulsing energy between them, a sizzling current ready to ignite at any moment. As their mouths melded together, the world outside faded into oblivion. This was their own universe, where only pleasure mattered and only they could exist. With every breath shared, with each gasp entwined, they were committing sins too beautiful for words, too powerful for silence.